Now joining us, good friend of Golf Talk Canada, Kyle Oland. Kyle, we got to spend some time together recently. Welcome to Golf Talk Canada.
Yeah, Adam, great to be here. And it was great to be in Toronto last week and just spend some time with folks that absolutely love golf. I think that's what I took from that, the 4 days we were in Toronto.
Yeah, you spend a lot of time with people who love the game of golf, and that's where we'll begin at the Toronto Golf and Travel Show. What was that entire experience like for you? Was it your first time at the Golf and Travel Show?
Yeah, it's the first time at that show. I've been to shows previously in the golf space. The last one would have been 2018 in Columbus, Ohio. We took a break from the golf show scene for a little bit, but now with the reinvigoration of the game of golf, we wanted to come back and see what the excitement was like at the local level. And it was just like that. People were so excited to come talk to us in our booth, talk about Myrtle Beach, and talk about not only their trips they've been to, the trips they're planning, or the trips they're going on this year. So it was a ton of fun. Loved it. Got to meet a lot of great people.
And for people who didn't get a chance to attend said Golf and Travel Show, we're at the stage now, really, for a lot of our listeners, a lot of our viewers right now who it's winter. It's not exactly the warmest out there, and they probably have the itch. They want to get an easy golf trip going, and that's where Myrtle Beach really comes into play. What are some of the best ways to book a trip to Myrtle Beach?
Yeah, I always recommend get a golf package if you're planning on coming to Myrtle Beach. And the reason being, Adam, is we have over 80 courses here. We have hundreds and hundreds of lodging options. We have golf resorts with multiple golf courses on property where you can do stay and play packages. We have standalone golf courses. There's so many options. The beach is over 100 kilometers long. So a lot of places to choose from. So we always recommend getting a golf package, and you can do that through playgolfmyrtlebeach.com. The reason being is you're going to have a concierge service with a professional who lives in the area. They're going to be able to direct you where's the best place to stay, where's the best place to play. You know, a lot of times we hear things from folks who don't know about course renovations or even aeration schedules that happen, and they get there and they're not aware of it because they booked their round themselves. Where if you use a golf packager, they can give you a heads up if there's any scheduled maintenance on the course, so that way maybe they'll point you in a different direction. But we recommend a golf package, and you can do that at playgolfmyrtlebeach.com.
Playgolfmyrtlebeach.com to book a great golf trip. And it's very, very easy to do. Now, that's on the amateur level, but looking ahead a couple of months from now, the PGA Tour heading to Myrtle Beach, the Myrtle Beach Classic, May 9th to 12th. What's your excitement level for Myrtle Beach to be hosting a PGA Tour event?
Yeah, oh, it's incredibly excited for the golf capital of the world. So Myrtle Beach, we are known as the golf capital of the world, and for us now finally have a PGA Tour event in our backyard and really just cement that status as the golf capital of the world is incredibly exciting. The local community here is buzzing. Ticket sales are well ahead of pacing on what the management company Sport 5 was projecting for the event. So we are really excited for our first PGA Tour event, the Myrtle Beach Classic, which will be May 9th through the 12th. And we're just excited for the opportunity to showcase this amazing destination to a worldwide audience.
And which course is it being played at?
Yeah, so it's going to be the Dunes Golf and Beach Club, which is one of the most renowned courses at the beach. Perennial top 100 ranked golf course. It's just a treat to play. It is a great layout. It's the only course that is actually on the ocean where you can see the ocean from the golf course. There's no other golf course in the Myrtle Beach area that has that ability. So it's going to be a treat not only for the players, but a treat for the fans and spectators.
You mentioned players there, and many of the top ranked players in the world will be there. Of course, the PGA Tour event, but I understand that there could be some other players who have popularity in a different sense who will have a chance to tee it up at the Myrtle Beach Classic in this new phase of golf, this YouTube golf era. Why don't you fill us in on what's going on there?
Yeah, as you mentioned, YouTube golf is a rising popularity of the amount of people that are now switching their attention over to a computer or phone screen and watching competitive golf on YouTube. And we at Myrtle Beach, we believe that we are at the forefront and the pioneers in the game of golf. That we've come up. Actually, we just announced it the other day. An exciting new event called the Q at Myrtle Beach, and what this is, it's a play-in event where one person, one individual is going to win a spot to play in the PGA Tour's Myrtle Beach Classic in May. But what makes this field unique? So it's going to be a field of 16. We are inviting 8 of the world's biggest YouTube golfers to be part of this field. We want to see if their game can stand up. We've seen a lot of the best YouTubers in the space play at a high level. But now, when the stakes are on the line, we're going to see how they compete. We've seen success in the YouTube golf space from individuals like George Bryan, who recently, a few months back, got a sponsor exemption into the Bermuda Championship. He not only excelled, but he made the cut, made a lot of headlines. So we're excited to see this field of 8 and how they compete. Now, there's going to be another 8 individuals in the field as well. Got aspiring pros is what we're calling, guys that have just been itching to get the chance to play in a PGA Tour event. You know as well as I do that it's a grind to try to make it on the PGA Tour. Well, these guys have been grinding all their life, and now they're going to have an opportunity of a lifetime, a 1 in 16 chance to make it to the PGA Tour. So we're excited. This event is going to take place at TPC Myrtle Beach on Monday, March 4th. Now, nobody's going to find out the results actually until April 23rd. On April 23rd, a full-length, we'll call it video documentary, is going to come out and show the drama, show the results, and show who is going to be the winner from the queue and represent Myrtle Beach in the Myrtle Beach Classic. We're extremely excited. A ton of big names are going to be in this field. We have Grant Horvat, Micah Morris, we have George Bryan coming. We have Luke Kwan of Good. We have Dan Rappaport of Barstool Sports. We have some European presence in Peter Finch. We also have 2 guys by the name of Mason Cole, Mason Cole of Busted Jack, part of that field as well. I don't want to go through all the details. You can kind of go on. I'll tell you where to go. You can go to Play Golf Myrtle Beach on our Instagram channels to check out the entire field. But it's a super talented field. We have some former national champions at the collegiate level playing in the field as well. It's going to be some great golf, and we're going to see if a YouTube golfer can win. So it's going to be fun for the world to see.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that. There's so much excitement. I can tell from the sound of your voice. And I find it interesting too that this is being played in early March and we're not going to find out the result until late April. It's going to feel like we're on The Bachelor right now, Kyle, where things are shot early and we're not sure when it's actually going to happen. I mean, I don't know about you, but that was a professional tease in my mind. Wait, well done, my friend.
Well, thank you, and we'll be teasing it for the next 2 months as we have a very talented production team that's well known in the sports documentary scene that's going to be telling the story. It's going to be must-watch television, and I highly encourage everyone to tune in. And we'll put out more information, and you'll probably see more headlines in the coming weeks and months.
Oh, I'm so excited about this. This is going to be awesome. Okay, so we're getting back now to the Canadian side of things, looking at Myrtle Beach. And Myrtle Beach does a really cool thing in the month of March, and that's Can-Am Days. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Can-Am Days. We're coming into our 63rd annual Can-Am Days. And it's our way, the market's way of giving back to our Canadian travelers. The days are March 9th through the 17th. And what this is, it's a specific set of days where there are specific deals, promotions exclusively for Canadians, whether it's deals on restaurants, deals on your hotel accommodations. If you're a Canadian, it's a great time to be in Myrtle Beach because you can get a very discounted stay while you're in the market. And then it's also a great time for golf as well. March is actually a super sneaky good March or golf month here in Myrtle Beach because you get usually very favorable weather right before April, right before peak rates go up. So you can play some very great golf at a little less of a price than in April. So I always tell people if you're thinking between March and early April, check out March. But Can-Am Days, March 9th through the 17th. And you can learn more if you go to visitmyrtlebeach.com. That's our one of our great partners here in the Myrtle Beach market, where you can learn more about Can-Am days.
That was something being at the Toronto Golf and Travel Show where I saw so much excitement from people walking through the Myrtle Beach booth and seeing that, hearing about Can-Am Days. This is going to be something that is truly awesome. Now, before we let you go, speaking of truly awesome, Pop Stroke. This is something that has been growing around the golf space too, and it's also on its way to Myrtle Beach. Tell us about that.
Yes, it's just the latest attraction in the golf capital of the world. So again, I've been saying multiple times, we are the golf capital of the world. And the reason why is golf is everywhere. You look left, you look right, you look up, you look down, and golf is around you. And this is just the latest golf, off the course golf based attraction in Myrtle Beach. It's a Tiger Woods attraction coming to Broadway at the beach. If you've been to Broadway at the beach, you know there's a lot of different restaurants and other attractions there. It's also in central Myrtle Beach, so it's in a great location. So this is our newest attraction. It's opening in March. So if you're coming on a golf trip, you go play 18 in the morning, afternoon, evening, grab your buddies, go over to Pop Stroke. I've been told, I've never been to one, but from what I've been told is they'll bring you food and beer wherever you're at on the course. And then they automatically track your stroke count from the balls on a leaderboard. So you can't, I've been told you can't really cheat at the game because it counts every time the club face hits the ball. So it should be interesting. I'm excited, but that opens in March. Again, the latest attraction here in the golf capital of the world.
It is the golf capital of the world. It is Myrtle Beach. Make your way there. I've only been once in my life, Kyle, and I'm looking forward to getting there hopefully very soon. Thanks so much for your time today, my friend. I know we'll be speaking to you again a little later in the season.
Adam, thank you for having me, and we appreciate your support of Myrtle Beach, and we look forward to having you down here hopefully later this year.